is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome back to Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. And today, I want to focus why the year 2027 general election will be the most toughest in the history of the Republic of Kenya. And I'll give 4 reasons to attest to that. In the recent past, there has been a lot of issues, politics, taking place both in the opposition part and in the ruling party. Of course, which is a broad-based government. But how will 2027 general elections look like? Will it be a replica of the year 2007, where we had chaos? Will it be peaceful as that of the year 2002? Kindly, if you are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe, comment, share, and give your like, because it is through that you give us the morale and you support this channel. Thank you for accepting that. Back to our discussions. And as I had noted earlier, 2027 general elections will be extremely very difficult because of the introduction of 2 concepts or 2 slogans: 1 term and 2 term. The term 1 term is affecting many people, including the MPs who have been to office or to that particular office for 1 time. So, whereas we are fighting for 1 term at the top position or 2 term at the top position of presidential, the terms are also influencing the local politics. Those members of parliament, those governors, MCAs who have been to office for 2 terms, for 1 term, they are being told it's now 1 term. And in a way, they are left at the midst, whether to support the 2 term at the top or 1 term at the top, and then on their positions they support 2 term. So those slogans have brought a total confusion to the politics of the Republic of Kenya. It's no longer about ideologies. They actually even go ahead and say that our business now is to serve them 1 term. But what are these 4 reasons that I'm saying will influence the 2027, or we will determine the 2027 general elections? 1, there is a disagreement in the ruling party or the broad-based government. William Samoei Ruto is not aware or is not convinced that he will be with the Honorable Raila Odinga up to the last minute. And that's why they send not less than 15 groups, teams, to the entire republic each day to campaign. No wonder there is no money for paying lecturers. Each day, more than 18 teams are dispatched to the various parts of the Republic of Kenya to give us snake, what some of the politicians call a snake. And that means money to convince, to bribe electorates. So there is that fear whether Raila Omolo Odinga will support. So there is total fear, there is no comfort in UDA. Today if UDA, if ODM asks anything, even through dreams, UDA will rush to assist because they will want to see them so that they can at least be competitive. So you can see there is no hope in the ruling party. When we come to opposition party, we have three, or we have the figures. Maybe I can mention all of them so that you can see. We have Martha Karua, we have Eugene Wamalwa, George Natembeya, Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, and Fred Okengo Matiangi. That entire brigade each and one of them want the topmost seat. And already wars within them have started. Fred Okengo Matiangi has been branded a traitor by the specific party, which we can say one, DCP. So he's worried. Not is worried, there is worries whether they are going to achieve this at the end. And the DCP is branding him a traitor when it is 2 years to elections. Remember, one day can make wonders. Probably the close associates of Kalonzo Musyoka are also now taking cautions and precautions because they can be next to be branded. This means there ought to be a strong team that veils what the united opposition members say to another, because they must have one thing that is uniting them. If it is one term, and what else? Do we have one term and allow you to come from the parties of your choice or the parties that we choose for you? Because I think that is the main issue. Number 3, we have the youth. The youth comprises of the highest voting bloc in the Republic of Kenya. That's why the first 2 groups should not be so confident that they are with the votes, because the votes will be determined by the young people. The young people are not yet to register, but I know towards the end they will mobilize themselves through the social media and all other ways to ensure that they have registered in good numbers. The other day, the young people are talking of building 47 hospitals, free hospitals, to support free medical, because of the suffering that many people are undergoing in the medical sector. This is another group that you cannot ignore. The fourth and the most powerful man or tool is the information technology. Today, people are saying this and that, but what will really determine the 2027 general election is the information technology, whereby we include the social medias, which will include Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, and many others. Because of the flow of information, these young people are going to decide who the next presidential candidate will be. Leave about what the two major camps are doing. Yes, they may decide to support one of them, but they will say this is the person that we will support, and they will forcefully do that because they want to be involved in decision making come the next time. So technology, the youth, the Rigathi Gachagua team, and William Samoei Ruto's team. That is a conflict, a whole house of conflict that we are facing come 2027. If you find this video interesting, kindly subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you, and have a pleasant evening.